David, give us a sense of what's happening in Hong Kong right now.
Well, what we've seen just today after the protesters once again blanketed the main arterial roads into central Hong Kong, a lot of them have gone to work today, so we've seen some dispersion of the crowd, but just like yesterday we expect them to come back again, Guy, and absolutely in force later today and definitely tomorrow. Tomorrow and the day after is a public holiday here in Hong Kong, and those were the days when Occupy Central, which is one of the main organisers of this movement, wanted to actually have their mass sit-in. They brought it forward because the students really started protesting last Friday, but what we really do expect to see tomorrow is tens of thousands of people back on the streets here in Hong Kong. Remember, these protests, the numbers of people who've been turning up have exceeded even the wildest expectations of these protest organisers, Guy.
David, are we getting an understanding, do we have an understanding of what the likely response from the authorities is going to be if this escalates even further?
One of the most difficult things is, and really what we're trying to do is try and work out what the response could possibly be, because it looks as if there's intransigence on both sides. On one side, CY Leung, who is the Hong Kong chief executive, the leader of Hong Kong, has vowed not to resign. It looks as if Beijing is supporting him. It looks as if Beijing is refusing to even countenance the thought of any flexibility to the electoral process that the Standing Committee has actually already outlined. And this is exactly what the students want. And the big fear here among academics, among some of the people watching these protesters, is that the students, the main people protesting at the moment, don't quite understand the precariousness of the situation. The risk is that that the police here can't handle the protests, and that China may decide it needs to sweep these streets clean. And if it does that, it might have to bring in maybe, I don't want to say it, but the PLA or at least the People's Army Police to actually carry that out. And if they do that, there is the risk of bloodshed here on the streets of Hong Kong, Guy.
David, looking forward to your further coverage. Thank you very much indeed. David Tweed joining us from Hong Kong.